Hi! What a crazy time it has been. First of all, I cannot believe that summer has come already. It feels so good to be back outside, in the grass, in nature, in shorts. But a lot of other crazy stuff has happened as well. For one, I have somehow hit 100 subscribers here on YouTube, which seems kind of crazy to me because I started this channel like 2.5 years ago now, when I was living in this shitty little apartment. I was scared for my life every single day. I had no idea who I was, why I was the way that I was, what I needed, what I wanted. All I knew back at that point in time is that I needed to get out of that apartment, get out of that city, get out of that life, get out of that headspace, all of it. And I did it. I left, I moved out here to North Dakota in the middle of nowhere. And since being here, I have learned so much about myself. And I've made so much incredible progress towards healing and progressing myself. And one of these things I learned about myself is that I have this habit of just obsessing over how much further I have to go in life to get where I want to be. And I still do that to this day. And in doing that, I forget how far I've come in these last 3 years or so. Like, I've come so incredibly far in every aspect of my life. So going forward, I really want to prioritize appreciating where I am, because even though it's not where I want to be, it is so much further than where I was before. I've been looking back at all of these photos and videos from when I was a kid and reflecting on that a lot recently as well. And I actually had a really beautiful childhood growing up. But once I entered high school, I hit my first burnout, and that kind of wiped away everything that I was before that point. And I was just this empty shell of a person. And a lot of my childhood memories were lost during that time as well. So it's been really nice to kind of connect with my inner child in that way, the child that I was before I lost everything. I really hope I don't get any ticks in my hair. After I hit that burnout, I was never able to be consistent with my dreams or my goals or my hobbies or my passions after that. And so another nice thing I've been reflecting on is that even though the consistency and the amount and the things that I've posted on this channel have ebbed and flowed, I have kept very consistent with this. And I feel like I felt very rewarded because of it. Being able to look back at all of these past versions of myself that built me up to what I am now has been an incredible opportunity to have and a wonderful thing to experience. And I kind of wish that I had started doing this earlier. But yeah, it's been really beautiful to see how much I've grown since that point. And I just feel so proud that I've been able to make this progress and that I've been able to keep consistent. And growing up, I always struggled finding friends or fitting in. And so to know that, 100 random people on the internet have found me entertaining or interesting or inspiring enough to want to stick around to see more, it's just a really nice feeling, I guess. And I guess a message that I sort of want to push here is that life is always changing and ebbing and flowing, and even if you can't see any light in your life right now, even if you don't see any way that your life could possibly get better, whether it's due to health problems, relationship problems, financial problems, I just want people to know that there's always another option out there, and nothing is permanent. No sadness can be permanent, just like no happiness is permanent. And I think my life is a prime example of that. I struggled so much in high school and the next couple years after that there were times where I didn't leave my room for pretty much anything, where I lost all contact with the outside world, became a shell of a person that I used to be. And that was only like 6 or 7 years ago that I was like that. And now, look at me. I'm sitting in a field of grass in the middle of nowhere in North Dakota with this gorgeous sunset right next to me. A beautiful, cozy home, just a bike ride away. Beautiful human waiting at home for me. And all these opportunities to pursue the type of future that I feel is right for me. And if I could go from point A to B like that, I feel like pretty much anyone can. So, don't lose hope, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And if you just really feel so stuck and like your life is so unlivable that you're legitimately questioning whether or not you just want to end it, I would suggest that you look into alternative options. I feel like when I was a kid, I thought there were only a couple of ways that you could go about life, and if you couldn't go about those, then there weren't any other ways. But growing up and watching other people, there are so many different ways you can live out there. You can go, work on random farms across the world for room and board, or you can go live in a van, or you can go have, a little community that you build off-grid, or you can share a home with friends and share the payment. You can take internships in other countries. You can go to crazy events and places all over the world and meet people that will present you with opportunities that you maybe never even considered in your life. And there's always another option that you haven't tried yet. And so, if things have gotten so bad that they're at that point, choose that other option first. And who knows what amazing things might come your way. Didn't really expect this talk to go in that direction, but I've had a really hard winter, and I feel like that's something that I want to and need to talk about. But yeah, thank you everyone for 100 subscribers. I'm so grateful, and I feel very loved and very proud and very hopeful. And I hope that I could instill some of that in anyone watching this as well. Don't forget where you came from and how far you've come. Remind yourself that you have so many options in life, and give yourself time to make those changes and let those changes happen. And appreciate every single step that you take along the way. Because it's hard to change, it's hard to grow, it's hard to be consistent, but eventually those things do pay off. And I believe that you can do it. But I'm pretty sure I'm probably getting eaten alive by bugs right now. So I should probably get heading back home. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. So, bye-bye.